Hi guys, welcome to another video. Hey Chris, aka Shonky Tours, king of the underworld. Anyway, today I've had to go to my backyard because, as you can see, the weather's atrocious. Right guys, as you can see, I'm back in my back garden slate mine, and because I didn't go down to the second level last week, I thought, because it's atrocious weather outside and I haven't got a car yet, I thought, well, I might as well at least go down to that second level, because I'll be working next weekend, so I won't be able to do a video. So I'll try and make up for it today. Yeah, and hopefully by the time I come back in 2 weeks, I'll have bought a new car, because the lovely Emily is buying a brand new BMW. Well, not a brand new, a new BMW, and she's hopefully selling me her old car, so I'll be mobile again and I'll be able to get to the far distant mines I haven't been able to reach since I've been without a car. So I was going to go to Park Level 2 today, or back to the mine on top of Snowdon, but it was just such bad weather, I thought best not go. And this incline is like an ice rink. But hopefully by the time I'm back from work, I'll have a nice new car to be able to get to the mines I haven't been able to reach without somebody with me. Now my driving ban is over. That's what's deceiving about these mines. You walk on slate with water running down them and it's very, very sticky. But when they're just damp, they're slippy, and there's no water on them, they're just damp. You slip everywhere. But this is quite sticky with water running over it. It's very deceiving. Right, and there's another 2 levels below where I'm going, but they're all flooded by now. The mountain's reached its natural drainage level. Same with Mine of Feren and Votsi. I'll put this off. That'll be incline signalling system, I bet. As you can see, the incline carries on down, but it's all flooded. So there's only this level to be able to explore. First, I'll have a quick look this way up the steps. This joins the other part of the mine I went on a video last week, but there's no floors anymore or a bridge is gone, so you have to go round, up and round. I'll put this off. Small chamber. I'd love to be able to get across here now, because with slate mines, I'll try to explain, I'm walking forward now, so that means I'm going to a different slate vein, whereas if I go left and right, that means I'm staying in the same vein. And here we go, flooded, because the tunnel carries on that way, probably to a different vein again, so I need a dinghy to get across. Yeah, and then as you can see now, when I go back to this tunnel, to this junction here, the tunnel goes left and right, so that just carries on down the same vein. So if you ever get lost in a slate mine, you can either go left or right, and you'll probably end up at an incline or some steps to take you back up. Just an old tin. This is where the old helmet is, I think. Oh no, it's an old pea pot. Or they use it for whatever, probably a commode. Easy to go down to the levels below. Yeah, this mine is full of artifacts. Flooded level. Yeah, you can tell this was for miners to walk on because it's got nice slate slabs. Got a nice intact gunpowder bugle. Yeah, this mine is full of nice artifacts. And this is where I was last week, the other side. But I had to watch it don't slip on the slates. But I'm not really coming back out of there. Oh, would I be able to climb up somewhere? No. And then the old miner's lamp is over there somewhere. Don't know if I can see it from here. Back at the steps. You'll see something that's very, very unusual in these slate mines left standing. This is the only one I've seen. I bet there was a few when these slate mines were in the heyday, but this is the only one I've seen. And that's going under an incline so they've reinforced the roof, which is on the verge of giving way. Ooh, I better not give way now. Ooh. Yeah, some steps going down here and then over to a lower level, and behind me we've got a lovely brick structure. What you don't really see in a slate mine. So I'm guessing it was either to hold a water pump or one of the incline winding drums, seeing as there's an incline going down there. It's hard to know. There's some structure anyway. Magnifique. Or in Welsh, arferchog. Brilliant. Let's just get a photo of it before I leave. Old shelving. On we go. Bloody head torch playing up again. Yeah, I haven't bought a new head torch yet because I've been saving up to get this car off for beautiful Emily. She's very lucky getting a brand new BM. Well, not brand new, but nearly new. She's been looking forward to this car for ages, since her poor Astra got smashed up. I'm sure you can get up there. I haven't been up there yet, like, so you might see me soon. There's some nice structures in here. Another big wall. To film it from this side. You can see where the old water level used to be. When they switched the pumps off, they probably flooded and they found this natural drainage. A lovely lamp, still surviving, still got the glass. Lovely. So again. This for lead is just loose, so I might just open it up and sort the lead out. Just, oh, I thought I could hear voices in. Look at this causeway built. Wow, beautiful. Crystal blue. And this side, look at the rust on the chain. When you look at this side, you look at the rocks, there's loads of faces in the rocks. If you pause the video, maybe not with my full beam, but this goes under me. It's like I'm standing on a shelf. Nice colours. You see that face there? That's what happens when you spend too much time in these mines. Oh, a chunky bit. Probably try to short this up with all these timbers. Yeah. I don't know if this is the back vein or the old vein. You can tell it's old workings, and then I'll show you why I know it's old workings in a minute. Rusty shovel. The colours are mad in here. must be chamber 27. I love the way the paint has just survived after all these years, as if it was written yesterday. It's down to water. I think the light just goes to a brick wall. I need a dinghy to cross the flooded chamber. Yeah, I need a dinghy to cross that wall over there. Debt boxes. Air pipes go down to the lower levels. I'm sure if you had a dinghy you could explore a few of these chambers. There's a tunnel going over there. You might get to some different parts of the mine. I'm always saying I should come here with a dinghy, but I keep bloody forgetting. Emily, I need to borrow your kayak. I'll put this off for 2 seconds while I walk down this tunnel. It's quite long. I can see the stripes. So maybe this is the stripy vein, because I know there's a stripy vein in Mine of Ferren. So maybe it carries on from here. Right, remember me telling you I guess these workings are old. Well, I'll tell you why I know now. Right, here we go. WG 1924 WGE and some ROT WOT 1925. And that is, these are not the oldest, there's even older graffiti than that. I'm nearly 98 years old, that graffiti. This is a last chamber you can get to in this vein. Right, later on I'll be the other side down there, but you need a dinghy I think to cross. There's a tunnel right here where my torch is, so I'd like to be able to get there as well, so definitely need a dinghy. There's a few places you can explore here with a dinghy. Out the chains, Rockman's chains there where they'd climb up the rock face. Blast the slate where they start drilling holes first with their hand drills and then air drills, and then they'd fill the holes with gunpowder, and then the slate would crack. And then they just fall down, they'd prise it down with chisels, and then it'd fall down the bottom where they'd collect it and put it onto carts. Either pulled by horses, ponies, or later on, low battery locomotives. Another reason why I know it's old in here as well. I walked right past it earlier, forgot about it. Part of a jumper hand drill. There's just the bottom part is usually 7 foot long, and there's actually 3 in this mine. Oh, light bulb, I mean, you got electric in here. Yeah, to find 1 in a mine is rare, but just 3. You can tell not many people have been here, which is a good thing really, because someone's already stole the Vimto bottle from the level above. Heading back to the junction here. Oh, oh God, it probably goes down. Hopefully it's not too flooded today. I'm not going to get wet feet. The Victory Soon Tunnel, I call it. You'll see why now. There we are. 1942, Victory Soon. Probably done during wartime. This does get a bit deep here if it's been heavy rain, which today has been heavy rain. But it's not usually over wellies, like only maybe if you don't know where you're putting your feet. There's the odd hole in the floor. This was the compressor chamber where they had all the air compressors. You can see where they were on a concrete basis there. I head this way. Oh, I can still smell the machinery in here. Wooden water trough. Elite. Some nice steps going up here, but they're blocked in the top. Well, you get to the top and the chambers next door are blocked. You can get in, like, you know, it's just like where we've been dumping waste, but it just doesn't go anywhere. And this must have gone down to the lower level. Oh, what foot! I splashed myself. I can see the quartz band. Quartz. A good thing in gold mines, lead mines, but in a slate mine they didn't like quartz one bit. It just made the rock unstable. But good if you want crystals. I found a few crystals down here. Oh wow, I think these are fresh. These weren't here last time I was here. Wow. Shit, I better be fast. This is fresh. That has freshly fallen. I'm sure it has. Right then, that might be the last chunky tour. If I get blocked in here, or I could swim across one of these chambers, I'm sure. I can see where all the water line used to be. Oh, I apologise if I'm talking a bit too much today. Wow, see the stripes? This definitely must have been a stripy vein. No other two ways about it. Where's my favourite graffiti? Here we go. R. Evans, 1899. Wow, that's over 124 years old. It continues that way, but you need a dinghy to get across a flooded bit. I'm sure that's where I was earlier. Oops. Oh no, I wasn't. That's a different chamber altogether. Yeah, you see, if you've got a dinghy, you can get to chambers where you wouldn't usually get to. So next time I'm coming here, I'm going to bring a dinghy with me. That's definitely a date. Hopefully I'll have the brave Emily Walters with me as well to come on a dinghy. She loves her kayak and she's adventurous. She's one in a million, to be honest. These steps look nice. We go down to the next level. I'm sure the artifacts you get down there, I'm sure. This might be following my hand, this but stopped working for some reason. Back in the compressor room. They had big air compressors on these bases. Head torch again playing up. That's why I can't go abseiling on climbing ropes until I get a new head torch. I don't want it going off halfway down the rope. And here we've got nice artifacts in here. It's when they switched the pumps off, the water pumps. I let the mine flood in 1972, and that was the end of the underground workings, which had probably been working underground for like over 100 years. And that was the final nail in the coffin. They did carry on above ground, but it was all declining and declining. Right, I'm going to have to balance on the pipe now to stop me getting over my wellies. You see the pipe? I've got to balance on that to keep my feet dry. Always hard balancing with a torch in one hand and a phone in the other. Oh, I nearly went. Tricks of the trade. That's it. And you put your feet down there. And then the rail, which is in place to carry on, to keep your feet nice and dry. And this was one of the old inclines probably. Nice big incline. And I'm sure there must have been a water pump here, because there's a shaft, well, all the wind's going down, it's broken down through to the level below. And there's a concrete base in there. So I'm sure that's where the water pump was. He's got all these big pipes scattered around. I don't know if this incline needs to carry on going down to the levels below. Right, so up I go. Yeah, it's a different incline to the one that come down. Much bigger, not as slippy. Nearly up to the mid-level. Yeah, that's the chamber in there. You would have come out if you went up the steps. I noticed these before. Tally marks for public carriages coming up the incline. Whole wall full of them. Oh, these inclines are steep. Out of breath. They've got a nice manway which has been used to put this pipe. That might be just a pipe tunnel, but it's a perfect manway shortcut. Excuse me. Oh yeah, this would have been a miner's walkway. We'd have come down the steps, up the steps and across this way to the next set of steps. It's got nice slate paved floor, special for the hobnail boots. Wow, it's a low in it though. I think it might be just a manual for the pipe, a little pipe. Tunnel for the pipe. Unless the miners are well shorter than me. And here's that water trough again. And done a big circle. We're back to where I started. Oh, it's nice to stand up. So, back to where we started. And back up this steep incline. So a nice round trip. Well, I hope you enjoyed that video from Shonky Tours. So I'm not going to be, I'll be working next weekend, so I'm not going to be able to do a video, I'm afraid. So I'll see you in 2 weeks time, and hopefully I'll have a special guest with me that day as well. So have a good weekend, guys. week, whenever you're watching this. Ta-ra.